This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so thanks for waiting, everybody. It took some time to launch the meeting. Now, like yesterday, what I was saying about a topic which speaks about an understanding of how to lock a material not for selling purpose. So, when you see a range of materials in a company, some products are not to be sellable. If you have such situation, how we set up this? So, the scenario here is listing exclusion. So the purpose listing exclusion topic is all about when the company is having a range of products, when any product is not to be saleable, a kind of situation we have, we work on listing exclusion. All right. So I was telling an example in the last session. Think about, I think I was telling, I suppose, but okay, let me tell once again. So think about a medical store, a pharmacy store, where we go and buy medicines prescribed by the doctor. Now, generally, we see one common saying. We take the prescription to the pharmacy store, and the store guy will check in the system. Now, one frequently we hear one saying, "Sir, the same formula, but we have a different company. Same medicine, we have a different company. Would you like to take?" Right? Or he may say, I'm sorry, this is about the material determination example, what we had done previously. This is not the example for this topic. Sorry, please. The example what I want to say, think about a pharmacy store. There are so many medicines in the pharmacy store. Can you buy any medicine up to certain extent? Yes, but some medicines you will not sell until you come up with a proper prescription. This is what I want to say. So there are few medicines which are saleable only with respect to towards a proper prescription. Generally, they cannot be saleable. So, what is the situation? There are few medicines which are sellable to a specific target group of audience, not to general people. A simple example: think about you want to buy some calcium sando tablets, a box of 100. You go and ask, they will give. But if you want to buy 100 sleeping pills, will the medical store guy give? No, right? He will ask you, do you have proper prescription, etc., etc. So there are uh, some specific products which are not saleable generally. When you have such situation, how you react? That is the point here. When you have such situation, how you respond? You mean the SAP system. So let's see how to work on this. So let me log into the SAP screen. Kindly wait. So go back to the IMD screen. Sales and distribution down, basic functions. Here you'll find listing exclusion. If you click on this document, it says the same what I said. See, the material listing is created for a customer. The customer can only buy the material contained in the list. The system does not allow any material to be entered if they are not contained in the list. So what we do here, listing exclusion is all about I'm going to mark a product in listing means it permits. If I am marking a product in exclusion means it will not permit. Simple and straight. So what is the usage of the client we can't say. So click on this. Now here the point is everything you got to do into two axes, two types, two procedures, everything into. Only table one can be accommodated in both. That is, if you come, I should give. If you come, I should not give. Right? So if you come, I should give. If you come, I should not give. In such situation, you have then one table can accommodate it in both. That's the intention. So maintain condition table for listing exclusion. So we customize both listing process, exclusion process. After we go to the front end, you can use either of them. If you list up, it will permit. If you exclude, it will not permit. So what is the most usable? You'll understand detailedly. First, we'll go one by one. Table. So here, first point, defaultly the layout is in change mode. When you see the layout in change mode, whatever you give number, it says not available. Yes, since it is not available, I want to make it. So first bring the layout to create mode. Click on conditions on the top, select create, you will get the layout in create mode. Enter. Now 645, okay. Click on this, maintain text. Here I say Grasham, Grasham condition table 01. So I made the Grasham condition table 01 and here instead of 01 let me say L slash E. Grasham condition type L slash E. That is listing exclusion. So place the cursor over here, go page down, down, data sales organization for a distribution channel according to the customer group, cost of the material. Okay, generate. Here you'll find only with valid period. Okay, the table 676 already there. Yes, somebody might have made it. We are making for our purpose. Continue. Say yes. Look, click on local object as usual. Done. Table has been made. Now come to access sequence. Now please focus here. Common mistake what trainees will commit means they'll make one, they'll assume they made another one because we need to make two access sequence here. New entries. I say GRAL custom listing access GRAE exclusion access. Select the line, double click on access one by one. New entries, number one. You click on the drop down, it shows your made, it shows also the system standard. So I take system standard defaultly. Number two, I'll also take our made Grasim. So table one tells you about a situation, table two tells you about a situation which is made by us. What says, let's see. Select the line, double click on fields, continue, continue. See, table one tells you about bridging up the relation between a customer and material. That means for a customer, a material to be given, not to be given. That is what is the scenario. Table two, which is our made, it is based upon a geographical location based upon an outlet according to the customer background or material. If listed, to be given; if excluded, not to be given. So same way, select the second one, sales org distribution. Same way what we made just now, what I explained. Fine. Both the tables are active in this listing. Save it. Our request continue. Back, back. Now the exclusion. Maintain the same fields. I'm sorry. Now the exclusion. Double click on access. New entries. Number one. Number two. Any sequel you can take. It is not must. Hours should be second. Standard should be any sequel you can take. Same. Select the line. Double click on fields to activate. So here I have marked the same table in exclusion. That means at a sales organization for distribution channel according to the customer group of material not to permittable. So scenario is same. If you use listing process, it can be givable. If you use exclusion process, not to be givable kind of. So done. Save. So successfully I have maintained both the access sequence contained with both the tables. Continue. Moving forward, now the type. Again, we got to make two condition types, one for listing, one for exclusion. New entries here. So here I say what GRAL GRAL. Now here if I give GRAE also it will accept. For my listing condition type, I should connect listing access. Even though I give exclusion access sequence, it is accepting. That is what you want to know. I mean, that is what you need to focus here. I mean to say, I'm sorry. So please be very careful. You give a correct relation. Whatever you give, it will accept. But after we go to the front end, things may not respond correctly. So be careful on this. GRAE. Save it back. Now the procedure for maintaining listing exclusion. New entries here. Two procedures again. GRALSP. Select Double click on control data, then new entries, give the condition what we made, that is GRASM. This is what listing procedure, so connect listing type. So cross check listing type, listing procedure. Okay, save it now. Back, back. Then exclusion procedure, new entries, GRA. So in exclusion procedure, exclusion type. Done. So now comes activate. Same like yesterday, how I shown you the material determination activation process. Like how yesterday I was explaining about the purpose of activation. So remember, even you think about a medical store, you go and ask, do you have 100 sleeping pills? The store person says, yes, we have. So at inquiry level, why I need to exclude? Customer can ask anything. Inquiry, quotation, this all works. But properly when you got to buy, it need to go with reference to the proper documentation. So remember always listing exclusion is connectable only to the order type. It is not like it should not connect to any other document. You can connect to any document type, but purposefully the purpose will be fulfilled when you connect it to the order type. So GRA3 the order type. Even you can see standard also is the same. So replace the standard by GRA LSP GRA EXP. Save it, then back. Now customizing part we have done. Come back to the main screen, refresh, and now you got to execute. So logistics, sales and distribution, master data, products, listing exclusion here, VB01. So here what I say, you pick any one, either listing or exclusion. So which one will have more impact? Logically, if you think, if I give you a simple example, company is having 100 products. Think, do all the products are saleable? I said mostly. Some are not saleable. So some are which are not sellable that is dominating, or some are which are sellable that is dominating. We should think on this point. సో కంపెనీలో 100 ప్రోడక్ట్ ఉంటే ఒకటో రెండో అమ్మొద్దు అనే సిచ్యువేషన్ ఉంటాయి कंपनी में 100 प्रोडक्ट है एक या दो नहीं बेचने का सिनारियो होगा so which one will have most effect of usage exclusion so one or two are not sellable think about pharmacy store you take any medicine you ask any medicine will give but few will not so out of hundreds of medicines which are there in the pharmacy store very few which are sellable only with reference to prescription. So exclusion will have most effect. Select exclusion because listing by see when the company is having 100 products in that one or two only sellable. So you mark one or two in listing system will understand rest all are excluded. Now when 100 products are there one or two not to be sellable then you mark that one or two under exclusion. Simple logic. So always one or two sellable 98 is not sellable cannot be there. 98 is sellable, one or two not sellable will be there as a situation. And that too, it is not must every company should have such. All 100 can be sellable, then this scenario will not work. See, these are special scenarios. It is not must they should be customizable in every project. Learning point of view, you are getting explored to most of them. Okay, key combinations. Select the table, your table or standard. We take customer or material most commonly used. So dates play very important role. I give only for today validity. And here I pull the customer what we made. So that's the customer. And the material, I take this product. So for this customer, this particular material is not permittable to sell within this valid date. That's the scenario. Save it. Back, back, refresh. Make sure you refresh every time because sometimes it may not respond immediately. So VA01. So here I say GRA3, GRAS, GF, 2G. Remember, again and again I say this. Still, some of you may commit mistake. I say may. It's not like some of you are committing. Sales area play a very vital role. Customer, material, sales doc, pricing controls, all should be maintained for one. Then only you'll get the output. Otherwise, you will not. This is quite common error. Trainees will make a mistake. How to correct this? You all pretty well know. Sales document, we have connected all sales area. No need to connect here. Here also all sales area we connected. Now the problem comes with customer or material. So material sales area is main. Maintain the same sales area what you maintain to the customer. Thereby you can work easily. All right. So remember this point every time I'm saying this. So please mark this in your mind. This is a quite common mistake trainees will make. So please don't repeat at least. Now here I take the customer ID and I give the product and I give the quantity. Here I make only today's date. Enter. Change in the invoice date. Okay, continue. See, has been excluded. It will not permit. But if I make this 100, it has no restriction. It permits. Okay, now one more. Watch me here. I given 101 and I make this as 08. See, it is allowing because it is only for 07. Tomorrow, yes, it allows. If I make 07 now, no. If I make 08, allows. So you should know every side effect. What happened if date changes? What happened if product changes? How listing exclusion will react? So I'm telling you every scenario as a side effect, as a possible activity, as a not possible activity, as an error. So develop a capability in you because interviewer may ask anything. Okay, fine. What happens if the dates expires? Then it reacts normally. What happened if I change a product? Then it reacts normally. So you should know this process also. All right. So that's about these special scenarios. Now the major part what we left out is all about shipping and billing. Now when you speak about shipping, see all these days we are been customizing the module SD for a company, Grasim, right? Now, when it comes to shipping, you need to connect the financial areas up to certain extent. You need to connect the production planning areas, inventory areas, materials management areas. Then only it can releasable through shipping. So, when I speak about shipping, we have two processes: GR, GI. GR is incoming stock. GR is outgoing stock. GR is in materials management, and GI happens in SD. సో జిఆర్ అంటే స్టాక్ తీసుకొని రావడం, జిఐ అంటే స్టాక్ రిలీజ్ చేయడం అంటే డెలివరీ అవుట్ బౌండ్. సో జిఆర్ ఈజ్ bringing the stock, GI is issuing the stock. This is inbound, this is outbound. Now comes understanding of cross functionalities. It is WM. So inbound interface you need to make, and WM is release from external stock point. This you learn how to set up automation. That is the concept of extended warehouse management interface. So as per the latest update, you all are learning here how to set up the shipping execution process automation. So to work on this automation, these all integrations to be done. See, when you speak about cloud architecture, the latest versions of SAP is cloud based, right? There nobody is sitting. Everything happens automatically. So integrations are very much required. When it comes to virtual system, there is a person sitting over there. That means if you are going to a store, the person is doing everything. If you're going to Amazon app, everything is happening automatically. So you are learning the pattern of customizing how to set up automation. That is the latest update. When you mention this all knowledge, when you are able to speak on all this knowledge, when you are able to present yourself with this all knowledge, you can crack any interview. You can meet any requirement. When you know how to set up this all, you can work on any unknown situation also. So how come that? Because I'm just giving you an overview of shipping today. When I start tomorrow, I will not do directly the FI settings. I will not do directly production or warehouse or inventory settings. If I do directly, why you will understand what you will understand why we are doing this. I'll show you an error and I'll show you the solution. And at some situations, even though I know the solution, I'll go to the SAP Popular help desk and I'll find the solution from there and I'll solve it. So this what happened, you will develop a capability within you to read an error and solve by yourself. That day you can think you can survive. ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది సార్ చెప్పండి బాగుంటుంది, ఈరోజు వచ్చింది చెప్తాను రేపు వచ్చింది చెప్తాను, తర్వాత ఒకరోజు కాదు ఒకరోజు మీ స్వతహాగా మీరు చేసుకోవాలి కదా. आज एरर आया, आप पूछ रहे सो मैं बता रहा हूँ, ठीक है, लेकिन एक ना एक दिन अपने खुद की काबिलियत पे आप सॉल्व करना इशू आ जाए. So how to that also I'll show you one scenario so that you will be organized. Because what happened after you go to job, what role you'll get we don't know. So nothing is 100%. Even I don't know 100% subject. The manager who's sitting on the top, who is 5 years experienced than me, he also don't know some areas because it's a software. It's a every day new things come up. But even though we don't know, we will be doing it. We are doing it, right? So by seeing the requirement, by seeing the application, everything can be makeable. Sometimes we write a mail to SAP and they throw some light because product is upgrading day by day. You are learning how to move on your own wheels by learning the subject as you go. Everything is doable, just a span of time. You need to understand, discuss among the team, and do it accordingly. All right, so don't miss out these last sessions. If system is good, 2 to 3 sessions are required to work on shipping. If system is good, 2 sessions we work on billing. So overall, around 4 to 5 sessions if we do, we can make up this complete setup for Grasim and operating our Grasim structure. We can see O2C lively. Right, one full end-to-end outcome of sales cycle. It will be very interesting. Don't miss out these last sessions. Very informative, very much about integrations, and it goes very interestingly, and it will express a lot of subject in depth, how other modules play a vital role in our model getting execution. All right, so do join, and I see you all in tomorrow session.